All right, what's going on, family? This is Paul McMillan II, and welcome to another live session. And It's Friday, June the 10th, 2022. So let's go ahead and start checking the news here. And so, as we can see, the US dollar is going to be under a little bit of major news. Starting at 8:30, and it's almost 8:30 right now. So that's why we're going to wait until the 9:45 bell, maybe 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, the USD is going to be a little bit calmer, and then probably going to be cleared up by a bit. That probably might affect the NASDAQ as well. So today I'm going to be very vigilant when they enter the market. So what we're going to do is mark up from the 15-minute time frame to the 4-hour time frame. So what I'm going to do is go all the way back in price, and then we're going to get started. All right, so I already put my vertical line down. So now we're going to mark up support, institutional support and resistance. And these are areas where in the past, the institutions have gathered a lot of liquidity off of stop losses and zones. And, in areas where they have made their biggest consistent moves. And these are the type of moves that we want to be in. So I want to mark all of this up. Now we're going to mark up our zones. All right, so now we're going to move on to the 30-minute. So we're going to go all the way back to where we left off as far as marking up. Of course, you see the first vertical line that I put. So the second vertical line, I'm going to put here. And so then we're going to mark up all of this here. This is going to be green. Right. And then I'm going to make the zone green. Whoops. Yeah. Put this here. Here. Right. So now we're going to move on to the 1-hour time frame. Do the same exact thing. This is the last vertical line. So vertical line here. Move on to the 4 hour time frame, and of course you can see how much we have marked up so far. We got this here. You can see 4 hour, the price is definitely going to be dropping. So what I'm going to do is ultimate floor. Now we're going to go back to the 15-minute time frame and see where we're at. And gold is dropping very, very heavily. I mean, not gold. NAS100 is dropping very heavily. Already dropping. So not even a 930 bell yet. So I mean a 945 bell. Really, really dropping. So what we're going to do is I'm not going to do anything yet. Put my rules up, see what happens with so I'm going to put my trading rules up. My trading rules is I don't look for sniper entries until the earliest 9:45. My price is really, really dropping. Didn't expect it to drop this strongly. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead with my normal analysis. Obviously, we see that price is trending down. That's no question. I'm going to say bearish. And of course, we see a clean break and retest here. So there's no need for me to even put in the X factors line. The price already broke that area. I mean, this is the most nearest low. So probably if price is going to, let me change my screen. Obviously, they're trying to fill all this accumulation here, which is this imbalance gap. So then at this point, what I need to do is I need to see what price is going to go next. Now, when I look at the stochastic RSI, it looks like price has plenty of room to really drop even more. So if that's the case, then what I do is if price broke retest my last line, I need to look at the fact that they're probably going to try to fill this accumulation gap. So if that's the case, then I need to put buy stop here. If they're going to go that way, if it breaks past this. But then if it breaks past the other way, then I look at it as them trying to at least mitigate half of this area and hit this imbalance gap here. So that's what I'm going to wait for. It's not price is actually pushing back. So what I want to do is put my risk to reward tool. Stop loss up to here. I want to get at least 10 pips worth of NAS. So it goes consider it. So this is TP1. which is 780 plus pips. CP2, that's a price sells. I'm going to put in a sell stop. And if it crosses here, I'm going to see if then looks then it's going to drop to the next area. Now, I'm going to put a buy stop right up in here. And I'm looking for it to actually maybe pass. Let's see. Looking for it to really pass. It comes up to this accumulation area. I would say I look for it to pass here. Because if it hits the accumulation area, looking for it to at least go up to here. At least. That's what I'm going to be looking for. Put stop loss up in here. And that's what I'm going to be looking for. But the Delorean EMA is really, really sticking out. So I'm thinking it's going to keep on selling. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to wait and see what the next candle is going to do, which is the 845. Now, we'll go ahead and put in this sell stop. So, second here. Price is really, really pulling up. So, see stop. Price is 120, 23.6. Stop loss is 121. 47.6. Profit level is 118. 9.7. So now I'm going to actually place the buy stop. Now, what I'm going to actually do is I'm definitely going to keep my buy sell stop here. Because when I look at the stochastic RSI, it looks like price is crossed over. It looks like it's going to be ready to drop. It just depends on what it does after the 945 bell. Starting at the 945 bell, we'll start to look for exactly the true way that NAS wants to go. Now, as far as the buy stop, I probably realistically need to do it here. And if it crosses up to here, then I'll look for it to actually go up and buy. That might be the safe way. So if it buys up from this point, be the first take profit here. TP1. TP2. Best pips. That's what I'm going to be looking for. So now, yeah, that's what I'm going to be looking for. So now what I'm going to do is set my alarms. Take profit. All right, so I went ahead and set my take profit line. So we'll see what price does at the 9. I'm gonna wait for the 9:45 bell. But the only way I'm gonna buy is if price hit my entry point here. Then I know they're gonna try to at least get the rest of this accumulation area, all this imbalance gap. Other than that, I'm not jumping in. In order for me to buy, it's gonna have to pass through this and go all the way up. So we'll see what price decides to do. So stay tuned and we'll see what happens. All right, so we'll see what price is going to do. It's almost hitting my entry point. We got about a couple seconds left. See what's going on. It looks like it's pushing up. Might be a fake out. This is why I put my entry point down here. Might move it down a little bit more. Down in here. See if it crosses over. I'm going to modify. Two, 6, 7. So now we're going to see if price closes below that and pushes. I see a wick. So we'll see. That's why I put my entry down a little bit more. So that way we don't be getting caught in the fake out. So let me pause this recording and see what happens. Now, according to this RSI here, the stochastic RSI, price is pretty much at the bottom. So if I'm going to buy it up, then I'm probably looking for price to break past this last wick here. So this is where I'm probably going to move my entry point all the way to that point there. I'll put stop loss there. Probably move my this one there. Put my second one there. And then, you know, if price, you know, starts to head that direction, then if it crosses up to here, it's probably going to try to mitigate half of this area, which is going to be a risky buy. So it might be a pullback. I might actually be looking for price to actually come up to here and then drop and come back down maybe. So that's probably what I'm, now that I think about it, I'm probably just going to keep my risk reward tool up there. That's probably going to be a safer buy if it busts past this high here. So I'm just going to keep it that way. But I think it has reached the bottom, so it might start buying up. We'll see. We'll see. Do like that. All right, so we got about 15 seconds left until the next bell. It's about to go berserk. So let's see what price does. I see a big giant wick here. I wonder if price is going to start to buy up because it's at the bottom. So we'll see. 930 bell been activated. See if it goes past this wick. Let me see if I can push price to it so you can see it getting out. So there we go. Let's see it there. Now, if it punches through this white, you might be able to get a short scalp buy, maybe. But I don't know. So, it's like it's trying to, no. So it's going berserk. They're going back and forth now. It's a back and forth game now. I think it's going to buy up. That's well. I'll wait for the 945. That's well. We'll pause this recording, see what pricings are doing. Now the question is, since we see price look like price pushing down, is this a drop or another fake out? Let's see. Or is it going to test this area as liquidity? We'll go against this wick as liquidity. Let's see what they decide. I'm looking out for those fake outs. I'll put this up here. Pushing through. I need to really see a big momentum before I even jump in. It could be a fake out. See, I see a wick there. Yeah. Still hitting that area. It's not ready to go yet. Still hitting that area. Yep, that wick, not ready. Would have been fake out. But looks like it's pushing, but be right back. So now I'm wondering now if it's pushing down. So that wick again. I'm doing a lot of fake out. This is exactly what I'm talking about, avoid fake outs. So I'm going to wait for the next, just to be safe, you want to wait until the next candle. So we got 7 minutes. All right, so now we're going to see what the next candle is going to do. When I look at the stochastic oscillator, it looks like that is pushing up. It might be buying up, which means that it probably might actually buy up. Maybe infiltrate all this area, at least mitigate half. We want to make their money back. That could happen. I think it is going to happen. Let's see. That price wants to dip. Now I got to see if it's going to blow past this. So let's see. A lot of stop losses and doing a lot of the fake outs. So let's wait and see. All right, so now we got to make sure this isn't a fake out. So we got 7 minutes left on this candle. Yeah, so they're grabbing liquidity and pulling it back again. Yep. Yep. So let's wait for the next candle and see what they decide to do. So we have about 5 minutes left until the 10 o'clock candle. So we're looking at all this price movement here. We'd like to see the next candle close below this. And then gather momentum, then I'll know this is where I want to go instead of faking this out. Four minutes left. Definitely going to wait for the next candle. If it keeps on pushing and then maybe coming back or pushing down, it's probably really trying to sell. So that's why I got to wait for that next candle. Let's see a wick here. So we got over 50 seconds left. Looks like price is really pushing. But I want to see what the next candle is going to do, because they can easily fake us out and buy it up and we're in trouble. So let's see a wick there. See what I'm saying? A little bit faking us out. Yep. See what the 10 o'clock candle will give us. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's dropping. All right, let's get in. Let's see, we got a winner here. Let's drop it. Let me share my other screen here. Price is really dropping. So we truly know where they want to go. Let's see what happens here. See, before he's good 50 on the foot, off the trade, he's 50. We're close. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. See, they did it. Might be hitting the bottom. Oh wow. Said $1 parameters, but it gave me a $69 profit. Cool. So let me share my screen here. Glad it gave me that. $69 profit. So that's good. So we were able to catch this scalp. So let me share my main screen here. So it looks like price has reached the bottom, and I think it's safe to say that price is going to start buying up soon. So yeah, that's it. But that's why we have to watch out for these fake outs and wait for price to break below. That's why I always stick with my rules. I look for snipers between 9:45 to the 12 p.m. candle. And this happened 10 o'clock candle. So put a note here. Which equals $69. So we got that one, and we did good. So yeah, we see a lot of wick. Let me turn this off. We see a lot of wick action and prices pulling back. So yeah, it's done. It's hit the bottom. So that's it for this back testing. For this live session. See you guys next week.